What's up, guys? My name is Luke. I am the Offensive Yak, and thank you guys for joining me today for episode number 28. Let me look. 27. Oh, I was so close. For episode number 27 of our Direwolf20 playthrough, where I'm still recovering from the debacle of last episode. So, for those of you that watched, in the last episode, I tried to kill the wither. I failed. Twice. Well, I failed many more times than twice, but we spawned 2 withers. Both times I failed to kill it, and I had to go into peaceful mode, which, let me make sure we change that back to normal. Okay. So yeah, we died a lot and we failed to kill the wither. So I've come up with a plan for how we're going to kill the wither. We're going to put him in a cage. That's one of the first things we're going to do. And let me just clean up a little here. Yeah, we'll go back to my not waddle. I don't know which does more damage. I do 12.55 damage with this. This one here does 11, 1.6 speed. Mine's 1.44 speed. So I think actually my not waddle sword is a little bit better than the netherite diamond sword. So we'll stick with that. And then this stuff can all go away. And the appetite. Yeah. All right. All that can go away. So the plan is, 1, we're going to do it in a compact machine. 2, we're going to cage them in wither-proof blocks. And we're going to kill them that way. No, it's mob grinding utilities. But in order for us to kill the wither, I need more wither skeleton skulls, and I don't want to have to go and do anything with wither skelly skulls again. So I don't want to have to go kill the withers or wither skeletons again. So what we're gonna do is a few things. Let's see. So we're going to definitely want some mob fans. We're going to want the mob masher. We are going to want the beheading upgrades. We're going to want some width and height upgrades for the fans, as well as probably distance. Let's see. Don't need fire aspect. We will definitely want looter and sharpness. Interesting. Used in the XP solidifier. Okay. Let's see. That's the XP solidifier there. I don't think we'll do conveyors. We won't need that. Entity spawner. Yeah, we won't need that. We'll use some different tanks than those. We are going to want the Absorption Hopper. XP speed upgrade. I don't know what that does. We'll have to take a look. Entity spawner. Absorption radius we might want. Okay. So, first thing we're going to want to do here, though, is get into compact machines, because that's where we're going to put our mob spawning room. So we'll start with that. But first, let's roll the intro. All right, so if we want to make a compact machine, I need a block of netherite. So I'm going to have to go get some more netherite because I'm pretty much out. Block of netherite with some compact walls. Okay, that's easy enough. Let's do that. Let's go grab my digital. Actually, we're going to want another In fact, we're going to want a few quantum entangleopers. Say 4? Yeah, sure. I'll just need 1 for now. Yes, no, maybe so? Come on. Come on. You can do it. Okay. Looks like some of our machines are just taking their time. I still haven't gone up there and sped some of these things up. I definitely can in the future. I just haven't. Also, is it raining or no? Okay, it's the machine. That's all. Okay. Looks like that's all of them. What are we waiting on now? Okay, it is possible we are out of something. So what, not enough energy to operate? How do you not have power? Side config for power. I've got you inputting on the bottom. Okay. Curious. How did this get undone again? Didn't I just fix this, like, last episode? I could have sworn I fixed this last episode. We may switch away from pipes here shortly, now that Laser IO can do energy. In fact, I'm definitely thinking we're probably going to do that here soon. All right, now things are starting to move. In fact, let's see. Do we have... Oh, we have plenty of spots left. Okay. And do we have any more patterns? A whole stack. Perfect. So... there we go. Laser IO components. Do we know how to make... We don't know how to make glass. Panes. There we go. Oh, that's connecting glass panes. Let's just do... regular old glass panes. The wrench I'll just make, but we're definitely going to want to know how to make energy cards. And I don't know that fluid cards are functional yet, but we'll go ahead and teach it. And this, and all the filters. We're going to need to know how to make iron bars. Do we know how to make buckets? Yes, we do. And blocks of redstone we'll already know. And then here, and we're going to need to know how to make observers. And that's the, yeah, that's the counting filter. The tag filter is just paper. Then we're going to want to know how to make logic chips. So that's the smelting. Then the raw logic chips, which need block of quartz and stuff. Overclocker card. Node overclocker. We'll definitely get that. We'll get the that one. Mod filter is in place now. And the redstone card, which I don't know if that one is up and running yet. So we're going to need this one to go into the, not the induction smelter, the regular smelting factory. And then the rest of these can go in those. Okay, now, how's our entangleopers doing? Doing good, all right. Let's go. Did I never set my digital miner back up? Wait, no, I did not. All right, well, perfect. So I've got it, and a quantum entangleoper. That's all we need. Let's go to the Nether Fortress. And we're just gonna plunk it down right here. That'll work. And entangleoper, I want it on power. And I want side config for power to be output on all sides. Output on all sides. This should be getting power now. Why, yes, it is. Pretty sure that there's a skeleton and a pigman fighting somewhere around here. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to reset it, config. We're gonna, let's see, this is just the forge ores. You know, let's stick with forge ores and let's see what it's got. 5,000 to do? Yeah, no. We're gonna delete this one. New filter. Tag. I want whatever ancient debris has. Okay, new filter, item stack, ancient debris. Okay, what? Let's see. I think it's F3B. No. F3H. There it is. All right. So what's it got? Forged ores, netherite scrap. Okay, I can do that. New tag. Forge. Ores / netherite underscore scrap. Save. We'll go radius. Okay, minimum -100. Nope. -99. Okay, and max of. There we go. Start. There's 31. Did I never give this thing? I never did. Okay. I'm going to go grab some speed and energy upgrades for that thing. Speed and energy. There we go. Start with the energy and the speed. Now what are we using? 16,000 FE per tick. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna definitely want to uninstall some of the speeds. 8,000 FE a tick, 5,000. There we go, under 3,000. And All right, that's all of the netherite scrap in this area. So I'm going to go fly around the nether... Well, no, I'm not. I don't have any. I'm all out of XP, so I can't actually go fly around the nether. We're going to see if this is enough, and if not, I'll get some XP or something. Okay. So, what was the first thing I wanted to make? Well, now I can't remember. Oh, yeah. Our compact machine. Which means we need a block of netherite. Okay. Looks like we've got enough. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and head up here. Looks like it takes 32. All right. That actually should be all of it. Boom. Boom. There we go. Block netherite. And then this stuff here is just polished deep slate, which is just deep slate, which I don't currently have any, but that's okay. We can easily get that with my digital miner here real quick. And do I have any? I do have some deep slate. Good, so I can set the filter. And then give me my quantum entangloper. We're just going to set it right here. Boom. And then we're going to config. We can delete this one. New filter, item stack. I want deep slate. Save. See, why is it saying no item? There, because it's got to go in that side. Save. And I want negative, whatever much, 64 that it'll go to. Okay, and we're going to want to do Silk Touch. It means it's going to need a lot of power. We're not going to run a ton of it here. All right, hold on. Let's try this one more time. Item stack, I want deep slate. Save. There it is. Okay. Now, yeah, it's using up 30,000 FE per tick. Is this thing... This thing is running. And somehow we seem to be maintaining. These guys here are all full. Okay. This guy's currently producing 31,000 FE per tick. Ridiculous. Awesome, but ridiculous. Because it's more efficient when this is full. So, and it looks like a max output of 63,000 FE per tick. Cool. So this should be getting me some deep slate. Perfect. And if I just take it and do that, I thought we'd do it. Well, first off, let's go ahead and add deep slate. There. All right, so I want polished deep slate, right? Yeah, which is just, oh, it's cobbled deep slate. Okay, well, that's easy enough. I can just turn Silk Touch off, and it'll get me the cobbled deep slate. No, none of those seem to be the one to tick accelerate. I don't know which one it is. All right. 36 of those should be enough for now. So I need to make some compact machine walls. And boom, there's our first compact machine. Awesome. And then we're going to want our personal shrinking device. Looks like I am missing some blaze dust. That's not a problem. I have plenty of blaze rods. I just need to eventually teach it. Personal shrinking device, boom. All right. So, for those of you that don't know, compact machines are actually really cool. We're going to set our compact machines up over here. And actually, I want to put it on a block. Let's go with just... polished andesite? Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so compact machines. It's a 1-block cube here, but when I click it with my personal shrinking device, boom, it takes me into here, which is now another dimension. And I can shift, click here. This is now going to be my spawn point, and I'm going to do this to indicate it. So that is where I will now spawn every time I come into this room. And this room is its own little dimension. And, well, we can now build stuff in here without any issue. So we're going to build a couple of mob spawning rooms, which means I'm going to need some blocks to build with. Some cobble would be nice. Or, you know what, we could go with deep slate. Just some cobbled deep slate. That's easy enough. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just let this thing mine for a little bit. I'll be back once I have some cobbled deep slate. Alright, guys, here we go. I got some stuff ready. So we can go ahead and make this stuff up. So, first things we're going to want to do, we're going to grab out some cobbled deep slate. And let's see if there's anything good in the stone cutter for said cobbled deep slate. Maybe deep slate bricks? Yeah, that sounds good. And I'm sure there's a better way to do that, but that's okay. Deep slate bricks it is. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw them here into my blocks chest and grab a few out. All right. And then I'm also going to want some dirt. And I think that's about it. All right. So this particular room is going to have so I want to be 2 away from the walls. So we're going to start here. This is going to be our wall. And we want a 5x5 of dirt. This is going to be where we put our spawners and stuff. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Good. And then let's grab out our building gadget. Boom, and I want it in Actually, vertical column's pretty good. I want it on a range of 5. That would give it a space of 4. That should be plenty. Now we can do build to me mode. Boom. There we go. And basically what we're just doing here is we're building a box, as most of you could probably tell. All right, now that we've made the box, we can make it a little more functional. So first thing we want to do is throw down some tinted ethereal glass. Boom, and now it's dark in here. We're going to go ahead and throw down a few torches. Where did it... Oh, okay. I was still in the glass, and so it placed it outside. There we go. Okay, so in here, in the center is where we're going to put our spawner. Like our spawner that we will activate. And then the rest of this is going to be cursed earth for our mobs to be spawning. And then what we're going to want is we're going to have our mob masher, because this is going to be the room we use to get us items. So our mob masher is going to go right there. So what we want to do, and I don't have it turned on right now, but we want to get mobs pushed into it, okay? So a few ways that we can do that, but the easiest is with the mob fans. So we're going to put a fan here, a fan here. Boom, boom. And then we're also going to have a fan here. Okay, and then the last one we're going to do, we're actually going to do a fan on the ceiling, because I do plan to have blazes in here. So, so as far as these fans go, one thing I can actually do, yeah, we're going to move these two to the edges here, so that I don't even have to add any upgrades to them, because the upgrades to the fans are pretty expensive. Not in terms of actually expensive resources, but feathers. So what we're going to do, we're going to add some upgrades to this one. So I'm going to need it to go wider by 2. And we're also going to want it to go up. No, we don't need it to go up. We'll just have it on the bottom, wider by 2. And then this one, we're going to need up and wide by 2. So I need 4 wides and 2 up and down. That should not be a problem. So we'll come over here, and for the height upgrades, I just need 2 of them. And for the width upgrades, I need 4. Okay. And then I've already got the absorption hopper. We're also going to want a tank of some sort. So let's see. Go with an ender tank. Ender tanks are easy and cheap, and I probably will go with one, but I also want an XP drain singularity tank, or just a singularity tank maybe, or a jumbo tank. How expensive is that? Not very at all. For those, jumbo tank holds 1,000 buckets. Okay, yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. We're also going to want an XP tap. And I'll show you guys why in the future. In the future, we'll actually move up to these Supreme black hole tanks and whatnot. We're just not there yet. Interesting. Portable tanks. Huh. They look decent. Okay. Yeah, there's always the fluid cell. It only holds 32 buckets, though, anyways. Okay. And then we're going to want a trash can for fluids. Okay. We're also going to need ender chest. Means we need an ender pouch. Boom. Ender chest. What are we missing? Obsidian? Is there a good way to make obsidian? Blast chiller with lava. Stonework factory. We're not to the stonework factory yet. We could do a blast chiller with some lava. How expensive is a blast chiller? Yeah, we don't have the stuff for that. Let me just go mine up some obsidian real quick, and I'll be back. And just like that, I have obsidian. I've got 234 of it. So you guys can see what I did here. I just came to the end and just mined down with my mining laser. And just like that, we have the obsidian. So what were we trying to make? I don't know, but it's going to help to take the obsidian out of here and put it in the system. Oh, yes. Ender chest. That's right. The only thing I want to do first, let's get another wool. For our thing, let's go with green. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm not using green already, I don't think. No, I'm using black for my import. So some of you might be wondering, why am I wanting to use a different color? Well, it's pretty simple. I want it on a different channel. I am not going to be importing the items from this mob farm into my system, because that's just going to cause problems. We are going to import it into the drawer system over here, into the back of this, or, well, probably the underside. Well, maybe the back. I don't know. I haven't decided. But we are going to import it into there so that I can set it up to be voided if needed. Okay. So let's see. We're going to need our absorption hopper back here. we're going to go inside. And first things first, we're going to need to do 2 of these and 2 of these, I believe. Yep. That'll do the entire area. And then this one just needs 2 of these so that it'll do the entire area. Okay, so what we've got, this one, any mobs that go up the wall, like spiders, or spawn up here, like, say, blazes, are going to get pushed down to the ground by this one. And then this one is the entire width, and it's going to push them all to here. Okay, the problem is, if they're over in, like, this area, it'll just push them to here. But then that's where these ones come in, pushing it into the killing. So everything will get killed by this one, or by this thing here, the Mob Masher. The Mob Masher is awesome. Once I turn it on, it'll start spinning and stuff. I'm going to upgrade it with loot and beheading. We'll also upgrade it with sharpness at some point. So we've already got looting. I don't need those. Beheading. Maybe going to need the absorption radius. If I go to mob grinding utilities, the other things we can upgrade it with is smite, so that it kills undead faster. Sharpness, of course, like I said. We could upgrade with fire aspect. I don't think that's necessary. And we could upgrade Bane of Arthropods. Yeah, we'll see about those. I don't know that it's going to be necessary, but we'll find out. So now I need to come out here and take my levers and this, and we'll need one here and here. Okay, and then we're going to need to come up here, and we'll put one here. I'm also going to need, and we're going to need to go home for this because I didn't bring any, but I need some lights that I can turn on and off. We're just going to go real simple. And we're going to go with redstone lamps. 4 of them. And I'm not even going to, I mean, I'll wire them up so that it's just one lever. But we're not going to do anything fancy. Oh, yeah. I had turned the game sounds down. No wonder it was a little quiet. I had turned game sounds down while I was mining the obsidian. I didn't want to listen to it all. Much better. Okay, and then I've got some redstone in this pocket storage. Okay, and then we'll just put the lever here. And that can go away. So that should turn them all on. If I come down here, I can get rid of the torches, like so. I really need to get Britannia going so that I can get my magnet. Okay, and just like that, we have a room that we can turn the lights on and off. We can turn the fans on and off. And we can turn the Mob Masher on and off. So, as you see, boom, fan. And then if I come out here and I turn on this fan, and this fan, and this fan, boom, like that, we're in there. And yeah. Really? Oh, it was trying to teleport me through the wall there, which of course you don't want to do because you just go into the void, which is never good. So then we've got the absorption hopper here, which I want to go ahead and have it show the area, and we need to go to the north. Other way. Okay, one more. Okay, and then we need to go to the east 2 or 3. Good. Looks like it is covering the entire area. So the absorption hopper does two things. One, it will absorb whatchamacallits. And now I can't think. What are they called? Items. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so it will absorb items, and now it will deposit them into this ender chest. And it will also, on the west, we're going to want it, absorb fluids, specifically XP fluid, and deposit it now into this jumbo tank. And so yeah, and then from this jumbo tank, we will... do we want to get going into this tank? No, we're going to want a smaller tank. Okay, let me run home real quick, because we're going to need a few things. I'll be right back after I make some things, because we're running out of video time. Alright guys, I got everything set up now, so I can show you what I got. As soon as it loads. Come on, it's not like it's a big dimension. Maybe? Come on, I expected this to take like 2 seconds. There we are. Also, I'm not sure why this is down here. I don't remember that being there. I haven't gotten into Ars Nouveau yet. Okay, so I went with Laser I/O. This is our first little foray into Laser I/O, but I've got it all set up. So I'll show you guys. We've got our Absorption Hopper here. It's putting our items down into this diamond shulker box, which I did that because I just happened to have one on me, and I didn't want to go back for a chest. And then over here, it's putting the fluid into this tank here, which only holds 32 buckets. It's a small tank. This laser node is taking the fluid out of here and the items out of here and putting them into these 4 things. So we'll start with the fluids. The first place the fluids go is here to this jumbo tank. And this jumbo tank will hold like 1,000 buckets. So it's going to hold a crap ton. And you'll see here I've got it on a priority 0. This XP tap at the top will allow me to turn it on and get the XP. Then when that thing fills up, the fluid is going to come over here on the -1,000 priority. So the very last place it's going to try to go then is this trash can, so that we never have it building up. It'll just trash itself. Then the items are going to go here into, or the items, okay, the first place they're going to try to go actually is this trash can on the up. But you'll see I have a basic filter in place. That means that only things that are filtered will actually go into it. Then, and I'm going to actually take this out for a minute, then it will go into here if it won't go into the trash can. So I will filter things that I want going into the trash can. The reason I'm taking this out, and this is that ender chest we made, the reason I'm taking this out is because I want things, items, to first start accumulating in here so that I can filter them. Now, I could filter it the opposite way. I could have it going to this first and filter on it. You know, and I could do that. You know what? Let's do that. Okay, so up on the up with this, and we're just going to put a basic filter in. So now that it has to be filtered to go either place. Yeah, I mean, that could work. That could totally work. And then, oh, wait. I need to turn these off, or I'm going to die. Okay. So then I did go ahead and make a soul cage. And the soul cage, we're actually going to put it in the ground. I think... Ooh, it may not block light. That might be a problem. But it is a fairly... Did it break? Okay. Looks like I'm going to go make myself another soul cage. I was hoping that it would block light so that I could put it in the ground. But it doesn't look like that's the case. So I just need another 16 of these. Which just means I need some more obsidian. Luckily, I have some. I think I needed 4 more-ish. I need... Yep, that'll work. And boom, another soul cage. Okay. Let's try this again, guys. Hey, we got in a lot quicker this time. So we're going to go ahead and put another piece of dirt in here. And we'll just put the soul cage on top, I guess. I feel like it could be a problem having the soul cage sitting here. Because I feel like things are going to get stuck on it. I don't know. We'll find out. But there we go. Soul cage in place. And if I go in here and I grab out my wither skeleton, soul shard, I believe it's, boom, click to put it on. And then if I come up here and I turn off the lights, they start spawning. And then if I turn on this and this and this, ooh, okay, we're gonna turn that down for a sec. So yeah, they are getting stuck on the soul cage. I'm gonna have to see what I can do about that. I wonder if turning this off will have any effect. Oh no. Okay. Lights. Okay. Not good. Not good. Not good. Did I get it in time? I think I got it in time. Oh, okay. Woohoo! Oh, man. Oh, that took a chunk out of my armor, too. Alright. Let's try this again. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Are there any more of you? There is. This is not great. Here, I need to turn off the fans so that I can go in there. And if I can get in there and... I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I died. Oh, boy. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to fix this. Okay, so I sort of fixed it. Sort of didn't. When I went to go take the soul shard out, I accidentally picked up the thing with, I forget what the mod is, carry on or whatever, that allows me to, like, pick up inventory items. Wow, we got a lot of stuff, though. including 57 wither skeleton skulls. So I ended up having to break the cage. Now I got my soul shard back with that. So it's not a huge deal. We'll get it all fixed in the next episode. But hey, what I can do... Okay, so those and that would have all been from them. So, things I want to go into the trash can. I definitely want the sword. Oh, no. We're not losing the soul cages. They're ending up in here. Well, all right then. The dirt is not coming from them. So I definitely want the swords to end up in here. Okay. Perfect. And then I want the bones, the wither skeleton skulls, the coal, the shards, all to be going into here on the up. The wither skelly, coal, this, and necrotic bones. And, of course, we will now have to go set it on the other side to accept them. But yes, so we know these cages work really well. I'm going to have to figure out the problem with the skeletons being stuck on the cage. Also going to have to figure out the hole being spawned around it. More than likely what I'm going to do... oh, I have no more XP. I just lost it all from dying. But we should actually have some XP in here. I wonder why we don't. This should have been picking up XP that whole time. I'm not seeing any there. I'm not seeing any here or here. Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure why we're not getting XP from them, but that's okay. Like I said, we're out. I'm over. Even for a long episode, this went over. Well, part of the problem. Aha! We found the problem. Okay. That's why we're not storing the fluid. There we go. Now it will start storing the fluid. I'm going to have to figure out why they're spawning outside of the room, for one. And I think one of the things I'm going to do... So this is going to be my hostile mob room. But I think I might make another room what do you say? A bigger room in another one of these, or maybe in this one. I don't know. I haven't decided. That's going to be just for spawners, and it'll be basically the entire width and height of, well, maybe not height, but the entire width and depth of one of these rooms. I could go all the way to where we're just one from the wall. I could make this one deep. And yeah, we could go one from the wall, maybe two from the wall here, put all our stuff along the side. I could do that. Maybe I'll just expand this one. I haven't decided. We'll see. But one of the things I will do is go too deep on the floor so that I can put these cages into the floor, and then they won't get stuck on the cages. But like I said, that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you're enjoying this content. If you are, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Please let me know if you heard any echoes in this episode. I think I found the problem that was causing the echoes in previous episodes, and I think I caught it. Hopefully it's fixed, but if you catch any echoes, let me know. I'll see if I hear any when I'm editing. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Offensive Yak out.